Well, good morning everybody. Head Nerd here again. And let's see. We came out earlier today. We had to drop the pets off. And we got 6 of them, but we dropped 5 of them off at the vet to get their annuals done. So let me catch you up on what we got while we wait for the ladies to show up. Because as we all know, I wouldn't know what to do without a lady in charge. Oh, anyway, so this is Nerd Charlie in the background. This is Nerd Mel. Unless you're my neighbor, in this case it's still Mo. And what we've done up to this point is we've pulled out the ceiling, the walls, the floor's been pulled up, and we've done some work getting rid of the heaters that were for the children back in the back. Rerouted that, got most of that all finished up. And let me walk you inside, because when we pulled up our floors, the 3/4 inch plywood was so waterlogged, it was heavy because it was just soaked with water. But it also made it easy to pull up. So it was, I should say, easier, not easy. But let me show you what we got. Hey, Grandpa.
Hey.
He did most of the work. I took most of the naps. Naps hard. It's hard taking naps. For those of you who are just joining us, the new viewers, this is the Nerd Herd Nomads. And as you can see, that's the wood. It was rotten. I'd say that it rained last night, that's why it's wet, but no, it was dripping last night, or yesterday when we pulled it out. And here's the bus. If the screen looks a little foggy, that's because it's Florida and massively humid. And as you can see, we have taken out the floors. Let me lower this down a little bit so I can show you. Oops, sorry about the fast travel. But right here, this is what's left. They got screws and nails or whatever they are. Those like nails, but maybe screws. It's just all rusted real bad. So those are kind of our little trip hazards. Now we did find a few holes, and you can see there is rust, but all of our rust is on the floor. And one of our biggest holes, if probably not the single biggest hole, is actually right here. This single biggest hole, you can see it's about 2 fingers wide, well maybe 3 fingers wide. So we're going to have to work on taking that piece up, and we're going to have to seal all these little baby holes, because there's little holes where the screws and things are in them all over the place. You know, probably, I don't know, 100 or so of those. So that's today's activities. And that catches you up from back then. We also, because it's Florida, we put a fan in the window to move air. We got that big fan back there, moves air, and I bought another fan. And we're going to install it somewhere. So we're moving air, because the humidity is off the hook here. So everybody, welcome to the bus. Folks, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what we did, and you can decide if you want to do it. We're going to take apart the heating unit that was inside the bus for the children. That's where the radiator fluid went through it, but it has 2 fans inside it. I'm going to try to save those fans and reuse them for exhaust fans in the conversion. So this is what I got. Got my impact wrench, or a drill with a Phillips head on it. Some wire cutters, 5/16 inch, and a blade. So I start, these are plugged in there. There shouldn't be anything in it. because we drained it. That was just to keep, at the time we were carrying it out of the bus. So there may or may not still be some in there. So we undo these. You just got to undo them enough that you can get these hose clamps off. Now you can save them if you want. I am not, because they just look too rusted to me. I would never save these. I'm going to throw them away. Those are going to the scrapyard. And then take the other one. Loosen them up more than you need them to. That way they're just easy to get off. You don't got to worry about trying to fight with them. And there's the other one. Okay, now, depending upon who you are, if you got gorilla strength, you can try to pull that off. I don't. I'm not even going to bother trying. What I'm going to do is use this and cut. A lot easier than using gorilla strength. Just comes right off. So if you want to use your gorilla strength, prove that you're a, Wonder Woman, go ahead. Me, I'm just going to do this. I just cut nice and deep. Don't care about the blades, they're cheap. The blade, losing one of these blades is saves my frustration level. So that's off, I put that away. Okay, I got some wires, I'll get to those here in a second. Now, we just go around, ouch, that way a little, get this where I can reach it a little better, and we just start taking these off. Careful not dropping them on the ground, not that you need them, you don't want to drive on top of them. I don't know where your environment is, nor do you want somebody falling on them, or if you got little kids or dogs. Especially if you got little kids around, those are perfect size to eat, and we know little ones love to put everything in their mouth, and you don't want that inside their belly button. So I would hate to see my grandkids or something like that. So if you got kids or dogs or things that like to play with stuff like that, just be careful of it. I'll put them in my pocket. Turn that around and do the other side. There may be some radiator fluid in it. So again, radiator fluid is really bad for pets and little ones. It's poison basically, and it will kill them. So you spill it, mop it up, or get it to a position where it's not going to hurt anybody. Animals will lick it. It's sweet to them, so they'll consume it. That comes off. Going to the scrapyard. These are the fans I want to keep. That's why I left some length on the wires when I cut them out, because I want to try to reuse these fans. I don't even know if they work, but I'll tinker with them in the shop. So we take those, and again, I don't need these screws because I'm not putting these fans back in this. See, fan comes off. And it's in pretty good shape. It's a basic DC voltage fan. No big deal. Okay. So, that's it. However long that video was, that's how long it took us to do that. The scrapyard will take this whole core. Don't throw it in the garbage. They pay by the pound. It should be at least enough to pay for your gas to get there. For us, we got really lucky. Our scrapyard is 3/4 of a mile that way. So we're really close. Last time we took a load of scrap metal, we made like, I don't know, 30 bucks. It bought us lunch for all of us, something like that. And I'm hoping this will buy us some lunch too. Or I don't know, whatever it is you want. Soda, bottle of booze, whatever, I don't know, whatever it is you do. Go to Walmart, buy your kids some toys. But they will take it. So we're going to take it to the scrapyard. Other than that, peace out, my nomies.